What's up, everyone? Just finished a long run, feeling good. Had a good idea, so I'm gonna make a quick little video while I walk through little bushed areas. So a sun sign in astrology, you know, like the 12 sun signs, like I'm a Virgo, I'm a Pisces, I'm a Libra, I'm a whatever, Leo. That's kind of like, it's similar to, think of it as like there's 12 races, right? So there's 12 races. I just created this, by the way. I didn't read this anywhere, I just created this. So there's 12 races, 12 zodiac races. So your sun sign represents your race. And after that, your moon sign, it really represents like how you branch out from your race, from your respective race, right? It's like, it's very unapparent because it's very hidden, but it's really like, it's kind of like like the first really distinguishing factor, right? Your moon sign. For example, let's think of the Pisces race, right? I'm a Pisces sun with a Sagittarius moon. That makes me a lot different. You know, I'm still a Pisces, but it makes me a lot different than a Pisces sun with a Cancer moon, or a Pisces sun with a Libra moon, right? So it's a big differentiator. It's the emotional need. It's the feminine, the kind of unconscious. It's like what runs you unconsciously is the moon, right? So we have those two down. Then the ascendant is the mask you wear. And sometimes the mask you wear is a lot different than like who you are on that deep emotional level and your race, your sun sign race. You know, like I like myself, I'm the perfect example. I'm a Leo rising. No, I'm not a good example because I have a lot of other Leo stuff too. But yeah, someone who, let's say they have like, they're a Cancer sun with a Scorpio moon, but their rising is Libra. You know, there'd be a really, really big difference between that mask they wear, how they show themselves, how they go through it's like the mask you wear and how you move through life. It would be a lot different than the other person, right? Who has all those more in the same element. So after that, it continues to get broken down, and there's actual ways to know if you're part of an alien race through astrology. I was just telling my friend, if you have outer planets, anything from Saturn, Neptune, Uranus, Pluto, all those babies, on top of your sun or your moon mainly, it gives you, and also, you know, any of the personal planets, but those are like, you know, ascendant, moon, sun. If you have outer planets on top of those, you become aliens of that energy of that outer planet. And there's a whole nother video I can make about that. But I learned more. The peace dealer is an astrologer who kind of I guess I learned that from watching his videos. So we have those three down, and you already have a great idea of what kind of alien or being you are, you know. But then we have all of the different aspects. Like I just told you how, like, you know, if you have Uranus, Neptune, Saturn, Pluto, you know, if any of those are in a square, opposition, or conjunction to any of the sun, moon, ascendant, then this complicates it even more, and this adds a whole new flavor because those are so important, right? And then you just keep adding the pieces. Okay, the Venus sign, right? How does that person express themselves in their love language and through romance, and you know how they are with spending, and just, you know, the Venus sign, like what they're interested, what they're like romantically. And then we have the Mars. The Mars is like very much like how they express that masculine energy. The feminine, yeah, and Venus can be how you express that, like that divine feminine energy, right? And those kind of just continue to add to the picture and the complexity and the uniqueness of each chart. And then you add all, and that's when then the Mercury, the final of the personal planets, that Mercury sign, and of course also the house it's in, right? The house is like what part of the chart it's in, but we don't have to get into that here. The Mercury, how you think, how you communicate, and how that relates to the rest of your chart and the rest of your being, right? If you're like me, you're a Pisces, you know, with Mercury also in Pisces. So my communication, my thought is really in line with my race and with who I am. So I kind of channel the Pisces energy, the high Pisces energy, because I'm at the highest degree of Pisces. So I hope this makes sense. And then, so like with, anything after Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, those ones are more. I mean, their sign does matter, but it's more because it moves so slow. It's more they're more social, social planets. And in a birth chart analysis, from my perspective, I mean, there is definitely something to be said about like having, like it definitely does have an effect, but it's an effect that's only really observed. Like for example, my Saturn in Capricorn, my Scorpio and Pluto, it's more easily observed when you're around people from different generations than you. But when you're around people around the same age as you, it's way different. But Jupiter is different because Jupiter changes signs like once a year, or so. But yeah, those ones you look at more what house they're in, and those speak more about karma. But in terms of like the genetic alien DNA makeup, it's kind of that first formula I gave you is how it's created. So anyways, I hope this makes sense. This is just kind of some stuff. Whenever I go on runs, the sun just tends to beam me these ideas, and I wanted to share that one with you guys. The birth chart's really the ultimate way of knowing. I keep coming up with these ideas of like how to explain to you, like how to conceptualize and create metaphors for like how important it is to know the birth chart, and that's kind of like a really maybe my best one yet of that. It's not only the blueprint, but it also kind of explains what kind of alien, what race, what's your race, and then like it breaks it down further and further and further until you see that you are, 100% unique, and the astrology shows how unique you are, unless you're a twin. But that's different. I need to talk about twins just briefly. Twins have different karmas, so they have the exact same birth chart, but they have different past life karmas and different past lives that aren't shown in the chart. So they're meant to live the exact same, like they're meant to deal with like the same karma, but in a different energy, right? Because they're different souls. So they'll respond. I know twins. One of my best friends is a twin, has a twin sister, and they're very, very different. Although all their charts are exactly the same, and it's because they're meant to have a similar experience karmically, and to deal with it differently, to learn to deal with the different circumstances that come up differently, but within the same context. Hope that makes sense. Let me know what you guys think. Comments. I always enjoy the comments. I always really, really enjoy comments. Leave a like. Tell me about your, alien race / your how you are in this context. Like me, I'm a Pisces race, Sag moon, Leo rising, Aquarius in Mars and Venus both in Aquarius, Mercury in Pisces. Makes me unique, and I completely understand like how all those come together. And I'm interested to hear people's comments and drop a paragraph about your makeup. And maybe how about this, the person who if someone is interested in a reading and leaves like a really, really nice paragraph, I'll give them $15 off a reading of their choice. Okay, thanks so much, guys, and have a great day / night / whatever, wherever anyone is in the world. Okay, bye.